Welcome to the bargaining hub of the city. I'm standing on Linking Road right now, a street that's seen the footfalls of over 1 million shoppers from India and around the world just over the last month. As you can see, the streets extend from your makeshift stalls right up to your high-end brands like Mango, Viramoda, Adidas, Nike. I'm getting an incredible buzz just standing on these streets. Bargaining is a national sport in this city, and I'm going to show you just how to do it. I have with me at the moment one of Mumbai's frequent visitors to Linking Road. Let's see what she got today.
So I got the belts for like 30 bucks and I got the t-shirts for 200. It's written Zara, Viramoda, but you can get it for like 200, 300. That's the best buy you can have it here.
So what have you bargained something down from?
I have bargained for a lot of clothes which had actually Zara written on them, and I got them for 150.
Wow.
Yeah, they were quoting a price for like 450, but I got it for 150. That's how women work, you know, with bargains. So that's pretty good for it.
So there you have it from a local expert on how you bargain in Mumbai. Right, so I've spotted a pair of sandals I really like. These are also called chappals in India. I'm gonna see if I can get it at the price I want. Bhaiya, ye wala kitne ka hai?
290.
290. Rule number 1, never accept the first offer. मैं 90 rupees देंगा ये वाला के लिए. Rule number 2, keep your poker face on. आपका final offer ये वाला के लिए क्या होगा? मैं 120 दूंगी ये वाला. Come on, 130 दे दीजिए यार. Rule number 3, like a gamble, know your final offer. ठीक है भैया, मेरा पास 130 के ऊपर नहीं है, तो नहीं देंगे तो मैं जा रही हूँ. Rule number 4, if he says yes, as he did right now, great. If he says no, you've got to know your final offer and know when to make your fake exit. Because when you walk away, they will call you back. There you go. I got my deal in 4 easy steps. One last tip before I head off into the sunset. You can't always get the deal you want. And when you can't, remember, walk away. I distinctly remember the first time I converted to a gluten-free diet. It was torture. It suddenly meant saying no to everything in my cupboard, from vinegar to soy sauce, bread to breadcrumbs, no more muffins, no more cakes, no more cookies. It was a hard life. The great thing was that my gluten-free diet actually took me through an interesting discovery to find out other alternatives to the killer ingredient for gluten, which is wheat. These are the 5 key ingredients that have got me through my gluten-free journey. Quinoa. This is absolutely the most crucial ingredient in my gluten-free diet. I love quinoa because I can use it as a substitute for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I jam pack it with blueberries and dried fruit and just a dollop of yogurt for breakfast. It's so delicious. And then for lunch, I add it to salads, I toss it into stir fries, add it to smoothies. You say it, I do it. The great thing about quinoa is it's packed with protein. It's probably got the highest level of protein from all the grains you'll find. And it's also a really ancient grain. It was cultivated around 4,000 years ago. It's incredible. Nuts are my other staple on a gluten-free diet. I love nuts. I actually carry a packet of nuts with me everywhere I go. It just fills me with energy and I don't feel hungry as much. Cashew nuts in particular are absolutely amazing. The interesting thing about cashew nuts is that they're not actually nuts, they're actually seeds. They come from the cashew nut tree. And the cashew nut flour is beautiful and you can actually use it and distill it into liquor. But enough about that. What I really use cashews for are the fact that they're so easily able to add body to any kinds of soup or any kinds of bakes that I'm making. So this is a quintessential ingredient in my gluten-free diet. Polenta, my all-time favorite grain. I have to say, I am rather partial towards polenta. I don't know, I think it's the yellowy hues of polenta, this amazing divine texture that has me completely wrapped. The yellowy hue of polenta actually reminds me of my childhood, the endless summer days I had playing outside without a care in the world. The great thing about polenta is it's a really good starch substitute. I love polenta chips, polenta mash, you name it, and it's much healthier than having potato chips and potato mash. It's great. One thing I really discovered, much to my shock when I turned gluten-free, was that nearly every other type of vinegar actually had some form of gluten in it. I mean, it might have had a preservative in it, it might have had malts in it, it might have had some semblance of wheat in it. You're probably wondering what this is. Apple cider vinegar. It's completely naturally brewed. Not only does it have that really delicious, tangy taste, it's created of crushed apples, so there's not even a tiny bit of gluten in it. No, this isn't milk. It's even better. It's buttermilk. I love using buttermilk. Not only can I use it as dip alternatives, but the great thing about it is I dip chicken in it and I can marinate it for hours, and it sort of leaves this amazing, juicy, succulent texture to anything I cook or marinate it in. So there you go. These are my 5 key ingredients for a gluten-free diet. But I have to say, as exciting as a gluten-free diet is, it can be, well, somewhat bland. And so, I have my 6th ingredient, one I cannot do without, this absolutely divine riot of colour, spices. Almost shocks my otherwise bland gluten-free diet into a flavoursome fiesta. So that's all, folks. If you're planning to embark on a gluten-free diet yourself, this is the way to go, and these 5 gluten-free diets will certainly stand you in good stead. As I walk down the bustling streets of Mumbai, chaos and colour crowd every corner. Hawkers yell out, enticing me with their wares, and gleeful street urchins tail me for money. The air is punctuated by the sounds of honks and the screeching of brakes as cars hasten towards each other, narrowly avoiding collision. People from a variety of different walks of life, a number of different religions and cultures litter these busy streets as they bustle past. From freshly sliced pineapple to coconut juice, clothes strung up on wires, to beautiful, interesting silver jewellery. You can find a variety of treasures down the myriad streets of this city. So join me on this colourful odyssey across the beating heart of magical Mumbai. Hello and welcome to Global News. I'm Natashaomar. In a shocking development, people around the world woke up to the disturbing story of yet another terrorist attack, this time in Sydney. Dubbed the Sydney Siege, the world watched in horror as a 16-hour ordeal unfolded in an otherwise benign location, the Lynn Chocolate Shop at Martin Place, Sydney. The lone gunman, Man Haron Monis, held 9 customers and 8 employees hostage, demanding unsuccessfully to speak with the Prime Minister, Mr. Tony Abbott, live on the radio. The drama finally ended after police stormed the cafe on hearing gunfire and shot the gunman. However, 2 innocent victims also lost their lives during the crossfire, leaving the city of Golden Beaches permanently scarred. Let's find out more from our reporter on the field.